This is NDTV. And you're watching NDTV Hindu.
முடிசூடா மன்னனாக திகழும் குற்றவாளி துணை முதலமைச்சர் ஸ்டாலினுடைய மருமகனை.
Those are the words that's got the AIDMK chief into trouble. Stalin's son-in-law files a defamation case in the spurious drugs case. Suspects interrogated and 2 cases registered in the attack on Chennai's Commonwealth participant. He says he will take part no matter what. Parents of school children are still an angry lot with the recommended fee structure still only on paper. With the shopping spree in full swing this festive season, shopkeepers gear up with vaccines to tackle swine flu. It's time to raise a toast to a brave heart of the railway force who gave his life in the line of ensuring safety for his statesmen. And it's time for lights, music and action once again from the NDTV Hindu family. A Carnatic concert rolls out its carpet for the second time. Hello there, this is News Tonight on NDTV Hindu. I'm Evelyn Matthew. A quick scan of the national headlines as well. 103 sports persons, including 11 in the Commonwealth team, test positive for banned drugs, but authorities have only each other to blame. The doctor strike in Rajasthan is called off after 3 days of disruption to medical services. A BJP minister's nephew goes into custody for his role in the murder of an RTI activist. Police say he had paid the assailants. And Jharkhand gets set to stake claim to form a government again. JMM backs Arjun Munda as the next chief minister. Well, the main opposition leader, J. Jayalalitha's bitter relationship with her political rival DMK has now taken a personal turn today. This time, the son-in-law of Deputy Chief Minister M.K. Stalin filed a defamation case against her for charging him with involvement in the scandal over the scale of expired medicines that broke out early this year. Shabir Ahmed brings you this report.
இத்தனை காலமாக போலீசாரின் பிடியில் சிக்காமல் தப்பித்துக் கொண்டிருக்கிறார்.
Jayalalitha and her AIDMK party have charged Sabarisan, the son-in-law of Deputy Chief Minister M.K. Stalin, with playing a key role in trading in expired medicines with tampered dates. Her supporters even staged street protests over the issue.
கவனியுங்கள், இந்த போலி மருந்து தொழிலுக்கே முடிசூடா மன்னனாக திகழும் குற்றவாளி துணை முதலமைச்சர் ஸ்டாலினுடைய மருமகனுக்கு பல கோடி ரூபாய் மதிப்பிலான BMW சொகுசு கார் ஒன்றை பரிசாக வழங்கியுள்ளார் என்று தகவல்கள் கூறுகின்றன. இதனால் தான் இந்த சமூக விரோதி இத்தனை காலமாக போலீசாரின் பிடியில் சிக்காமல் தப்பித்துக் கொண்டிருக்கிறார். இது தமிழ்நாட்டின் துரதிர்ஷ்டம்.
These strong words prompted Sabarisan, who is the CEO of a private research agency in Chennai, to knock at the doors of the judiciary with a defamation case against Jayalalitha. In his complaint, Sabarisan has said,
I have nothing to do with expired drug scam case. The AIDMK chief has been tarnishing my image for some political reasons. This has caused mental agony and has lowered my image in general public.
Sources say that the AIDMK sees this as an opportunity to uncover more hidden details in the scandal that triggered anger and concern in Tamil Nadu. In Chennai with Shabir Ahmed, Evelyn Matthew for NDTV Hindu. Attacked the Commonwealth participant from Chennai will be brought to book. The Annanagar police have registered cases under 2 sections of the Indian Penal Code today. One for causing hurt using dangerous weapons and the second that spells punishment for wrongful restraint. So far, 7 suspects have been interrogated. The Secretary of the Swimming Federation of India paid a courtesy visit to Balakrishnan Badrinath on Monday and invited him to join the swimming camp in a week's time. But Balakrishnan, the swimming champ, spoke to NDTV Hindu over the phone line and said that he is recovering well and will most definitely prove his mettle at the games that's scheduled to begin on the 3rd of October in the capital. Now, over the past week, private schools have become the angry targets of parents for still charging excess or additional fees. And the startling fact is that the government has remained silent even then. Our reporter Minal Shah brings you the plight of the parents who don't want to compromise when it comes to the education of their children.
Just last month, Chief Minister Karunanidhi reiterated that the fee structure recommended by the Justice Govindarajan Committee should be implemented in private schools in the state. But on the contrary, the private schools have shrugged off the order. And caught in the crossfire are parents who continue to pay excess fees. In response, parents staged protests in front of different schools in the city.
Starting level 23,065 இப்ப பே பண்ண சொல்லி நோட்டீஸ் இஷ்யூ வந்திருக்கு. அது மத்த கவர்மெண்ட் நார்ம்ஸ் பிரகாரம் நாங்க கேக்குறோம்.
இப்போ ஒரு பேரண்ட்ஸ்க்கு ரெண்டு பேர் படிக்கறாங்கன்னா 14,000 நம்ம அதுக்கே வெஸ்டனா நம்ம salary pay பண்ணி நம்ம வீட்டுக்கு pay பண்ணனுமா எப்படி பண்றோம்?
When parents approached the office of the committee to complain, it was locked and they were told that Justice Govindarajan is abroad. Part of the confusion arose when the Justice Govindarajan Committee asked for a year's time to decide on the objections raised by 5,000 private schools. Even the 8 schools that were recommended for derecognition has been on paper only. School Education Minister Thangam Thennarasu has not commented on the issue, leaving parents to pay a heavy price for the education of their children.
The government's inaction and refusal to take a firm step has left the field open for private schools to take parents for granted and charge excess fees. But parents who are burning their pockets for the future of their children are not ready to give up without a tough fight. In Chennai, Minal Shah, NDTV Hindu.
Now, when the H1N1 virus reared its ugly head last winter, it took with it 7 lives and created a widespread scare that lasted for months together. But this year, as the weather gets a little chill, companies and businesses want to play it safe and are preparing to tackle such diseases.
Large jewelry stores like this one, for example, where buyers throng in big numbers, believe they need more safeguards against diseases than others. As the festival season is about to begin, this jewelry store in Chennai vaccinated its employees against swine flu.
Jewelry shop, lot of people come, and during festival season, the crowd will be very huge. So it's very easy for the staff to get infected with the disease. So we recommend the vaccine for every staff so that the working hours are not lost. The rainy season is there, so it's very important that everybody is protected.
Over 250 employees were administered about 0.5 ml of intranasal vaccine. The vaccine is said to be effective for a year. The vaccines were provided by the Serum Institute of India, India's premier vaccine manufacturing company.
As a salesperson, we daily lot of people meet பண்றோம். So அப்படி மீட் பண்ணும்போது நாங்க கம்யூனிகேஷன் ரொம்ப ஜாஸ்தி இருக்கும். So அந்த மாதிரி டைம்ல கண்டிப்பா இது நாங்க வேக்சினேஷன் எடுத்தாகும். So எங்களுக்கு ஒரு satisfied, so even வர்ற கஸ்டமர்ஸ்க்கு ஒரு satisfied மாதிரி.
With the health department planning to set up an exclusive H1N1 vaccine center in the city, awareness response to symptoms and preventive measures against swine flu and other communicable diseases is expected to be more effective this time. In Chennai, Lokpriya, NDTV Hindu.
Now, while the newsmakers are on NDTV Hindu right now, maestros mesmerize the crowds of Chennai with their musical strain all the way in the heart of Chetpet.
News Tonight is brought to you by Pothi's Samudrika Pattu and Cathay Pacific Airways. Fly to 120 destinations worldwide via Hong Kong.
இதைய பையன் அனுப்பியிருக்கான் அமெரிக்கால இருந்து. முன்னெல்லாம் டிரான்ஸ்ஃபர் பண்ணிட்டு இருந்தான். இப்ப என்ன தெரியல கடைசி நிமிஷத்துல செக் அனுப்பியிருக்கான். உனக்கு லேட் ஆகுது இல்லப்பா?
நோ ப்ராப்ளம் மேம்.
அப்ப கேளு.
சின்னஞ்சிறு விஷயங்கள் என்றும் சிறியதாக இருப்பதில்லை. ICICI பேங்க் எப்பொழுதும் உங்களுக்காக.
சிந்து சமவெளி.
Come, donate your books to Aviva Great Wall of Education to take an underprivileged child closer to education. An initiative by Aviva Life Insurance's Street to School program presented by The Hindu. To donate, visit Express Avenue, Royapeta from 5th to 9th of September.
एक ऐसा इन्वेस्टमेंट जो हमारे बच्चों को जिंदगी भर रिटर्न्स दे. अच्छी एजुकेशन, आखिर एजुकेशन ही इंश्योरेंस है.
An event by Aviva Life Insurance and its partners.
Thanks for staying with us. Now, here's a treat for the NDTV Hindu viewers. We are proud and honored to bring you the concert of 2 legendary artists, Padma Shri Aruna Sairam, and the mandolin maestro Padma Shri U. Srinivas. Strains of Heaven, as we called it, is a first of its kind Jugalbandi. Here are some live images from that concert hall. Well, those are live images coming into you from the Sir Muthu Venkatara Subbarao hall over there, where the concert is currently underway. Now let's bring you some national news now. It seems that the latest dope scandal has had many versions from within the organizing committee of the Commonwealth Games and the Olympic Association. The Commonwealth Games Organizing Committee Vice Chairman Randhir Singh has dismissed the claims of dope-tainted athletes that they were not aware of the banned substances and said that those guilty would be punished under anti-doping rules. 103 sportspersons, including 11 in the Commonwealth team, tested positive for banned drugs, but they claim that they were not told by the Federation about the prohibited drugs. But the Indian Olympic Association General Secretary has said that the athletes were aware of the prohibited drugs and that there was no excuse for taking them. Now, after extensive negotiation with the government, doctors in Rajasthan have ended a 3-day strike that caused a medical crisis in Jodhpur. Around 1,200 doctors had been refusing to work since Saturday when doctors and a patient's relatives clashed at a hospital there. Doctors say 7 of them were injured when the police intervened. 30 people have died in Jodhpur since then, but an angry and an emotional city blamed those deaths on the strike, though the health minister pointed out that there was no evidence to suggest this. To woo the doctors back to work, the government has promised that the police cases registered against the doctors will be dropped. Now, hoping to dig out details from the grape, Defence Minister A.K. Antony has ordered a reprobe into the mystery death of Captain Sumit Kohli in 2006. Captain Kohli, who was surfing with the 18 Rashtriya Rifles, was found dead with gunshot wounds in his room in the military barracks of Jammu and Kashmir's valley. This was just 2 months after he was decorated with the Shaurya Chakra, the third highest peacetime gallantry medal. Now, in news from Jharkhand, the state seems to have been set for a new government soon, with a deal between the BJP and the Jharkhand Mukti Morcha. The BJP Jharkhand MLAs met today to elect former Chief Minister Arjun Munda as their leader. The Jharkhand Mukti Morcha is said to have assured the BJP its unconditional support. Jharkhand came under President's rule in May, after which the Chief Minister Shibu Soren resigned as he couldn't muster support for a trust vote. Now, in a breakthrough in the murder of RTI activist Amit Jetwa, the Ahmedabad police have arrested Shiva Solanki, the nephew of BJP's MP Dinu Solanki, in connection with the murder. Jetwa was to file a petition against illegal mining that was carried out in Maharashtra, allegedly by the BJP MP and his relatives. Shiva Solanki was arrested from Rajkot today, making this the first arrest with political connections. Police believe Shiva had paid the sharpshooters for killing Amit Jetwa. Up ahead on the bulletin, he may be the angry young man, but he now dons a comical feather. Watch that exclusive interview up on the other side.